Philip of the Mike Costello Law Firm, and technology is a wonderful thing. So if you've been injured or in a car accident, you know you can just go to MikeCostelloLawFirm.com and sign up immediately with just a few clicks. So remember, go to MikeCostelloLawFirm.com and you just click on, and you can sign up immediately with you for it.
You're watching WSAV on your side.
See, Doctor, yeah, they win.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the stars of our show. Ryan Seacrest and Anna White.
Good evening.
Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Jim.
All right, we're gonna have a little fun, give away lots of money. Let's start playing right away. Grab your devices. The first toss-up is worth $1,000. The category, movie title.
The
And
first
then
category.
start us off at the board.
Strangers on a train.
Jeremy, Strangers on the Train.
Yes.
You got it. Hitchcock movie. Good to meet you. You too. So, Jeremy Nelson from Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah.
I understand you host something as well.
I do. I am a bar trivia host in Chicago. While we don't have cash and prizes, we do have beer and Carolina barbecue to give away. So
That sounds like a big win.
it is.
And you'll also, you run, but you do it with conditions.
I do. So it's counterproductive, but the only way that I'll run a 5K is if there's food at the end. So lobster rolls, burgers, cupcakes, anything that's sweet or has a lot of fat in it, I'll run.
You know, you don't have to run to get that stuff.
You know, I just want to balance it out. You know, everything in moderation.
I understand. It was great to have you.
Thank you.
Sam Moreno from Tustin, California.
Right.
Hello, Sam. So you love to do something that a lot of people don't like to do.
It's true. A lot of people would say that maybe their number one fear is public speaking. However, I love it so much that I taught a class on it in graduate school.
Oh, do you have any tips for me? Because I have to do it all the time.
Confidence. You have that, though. Just confidence. You know, prepare what you need to say, but you got it. You nail it every time.
Well, we'll see how it goes in the next 25 minutes. But thank you very much. Now, you live in New York.
Yes, that's right.
And you got a list of things about New Yorkers.
It's true. New Yorkers, we talk a little bit differently. So something that I learned living in California is that when you're waiting at the grocery store, you wait in line, but in New York, you wait online.
Yes.
So I have a list of things that New Yorkers maybe say a little bit differently.
I lived there for many years and learned as well. I also learned that pizza's a big deal there. You get a slice late at night or you have
A regular pie, not a
pie.
pizza, a
Yeah.
regular
Cost you
pie.
Nice to have you. How was that for
Coffee
hosting?
free.
Great.
That's a good thing. Jack Kugel from Jupiter, Florida.
Everything also.
Well.
No.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah, we
Internet cafe.
Finally. Yeah.
No.
I hear you have a bone to pick with me. Yeah. My yellow jacket
Cost
is
you
going to
everything.
sting your Bulldogs.
A
He's
coffee
talking about
store.
the Georgia Tech
Nope.
Yellow Jackets beating the Georgia Bulldogs. Now, Jack.
From the Sony Pictures
8
Studio.
overtime this year, but you don't win that many in total. Getting better every year. Every year we're getting better. Rambling around. Yeah, that's a great school. Good to have you, and you're in the restaurant
Thank you,
business.
Johnny,
I
and
am.
welcome
Wing
everyone
joint.
to another
Lots of
exciting
wings.
game
My
of
favorite
Jeopardy.
with 30 sauces.
Thank you,
to choose
Alex, and
from.
hello, folks.
Okay,
This
what's
is
the
game
most popular
81
sauce? I'd have to
of
say the
Jeopardy
boss sauce.
2003
Okay, what's that?
TC.
2
My
sauces
total's
and a dry rub
$3.1
mix, but
million.
I cannot tell you. You can't tell us. And do you prefer the flat or the drumstick?
I might do well
prefer
on
the
that
drums, but the flats are way more popular. Van, do you like the flat one, the wing, or the drumstick?
The drumstick.
I do too, because I can dip it into boss sauce, you know? Jack, good luck. Thanks. Grab your devices. We're going for more money now. This is $2,000. The category is phrase.
Phrases, I'm
Here
sexy
we go.
and I know it. Bazoo.
You start us off.
File repeat for 200.
Fun.
For $200.
In
In
1999,
this planet resumed its
One
rightful
day
position as
for-
ninth planet from the sun. Player one.
What is Pluto? Which is no longer a planet anymore.
Precisely. Pick again.
File repeat 400.
For...
Ling Ling.
Gerald.
Fun for the
Yes.
whole family.
Yes,
So
sir.
fun for the whole family.
Yes.
Keep for 600.
Jimmy locked me out the buzz.
You're on a roll. $3,000, both of those toss-up. Now it's the first puzzle.
What is
The
pass
category for this one,
Travel
That's
tip.
number one.
That's cowboy.
Jeremy. It's your night. Give it a
200. Okay. Probably should have saved that.
Was that why?
All right, here's the letter. T.
Did you make your way?
We got one T.
Let's make it a true daily
That
double.
wedge up. That's worth over $7,000. So you can hang on to that. You've got $500 in the bank. All right, let's
What is
go.
a
Yes, sir.
prawn?
Definitely.
Got it.
500.
Contestant number one.
No, I'm afraid there's no one Sam.
All right, I'll spin.
In. Ah. Oh, that's so cute.
550.
Next
What is
player.
primordial?
We're going to get you one S, Sam.
Exactly.
Let's find that one.
Like this animal, 200.
We have two A's for the price of one.
What is a
There they
cow?
are.
Definitely.
Like this animal, 400.
900.
Contestant number one. Player one.
What is a bear?
There's one H.
Exactly.
Animal, 600.
Want some short at the million.
What is a lion?
All right, Jack, here we go.
Animal, 800.
Here's the whistle again.
What is a fox?
Don't do that, Jeremy.
Actually, can I solve?
Good guess.
You can if you know it.
Oh, no.
That's what we're looking for. Player three.
What is a
All right.
Exactly.
Spoke
Incorrect.
right here. I was supposed to
Anyone
see
else?
that.
the category is
Sure, there's one out.
200.
Then we know that this group, you know what name.
Well,
What is baseball?
so
So
close.
close.
Definitely.
All right, Jack, here we go.
Animal
I
for
don't
1,000.
know.
Player one.
What is a donkey?
Here's the whistle again.
Precisely.
Don't do that, Jeremy.
You can
Actually,
get
can I
one
solve?
A
hundred
category
can
on
if you know
nothing,
it.
400.
Make a checklist.
Spanish for nothing.
Yes.
It's found in the special meaning your contestant number one.
Here
What is
it
nada?
Planet Oats so
Yes.
creamy and not
Nothing
watery.
six.
Exactly. And unsweetened has 0 grams of sugar.
And
don't forget, it's an excellent source of
By the following. When your dog hears the call of the one, make sure they have the right fuel to answer. High
What
protein
is
recipes
Denver?
with or without grains. Blue Wilderness.
Skating for over
Now
45
you're
years, it's
cooking.
taken a
Yes,
toll on my
that's the
body.
dish.
I take Cunol
Exit
turmeric
ham
because it helps
400.
with healthy joints and inflammation support.
Cunol,
the brand I trust.
The same manner as the Lorraine.
Tonight's Mystery
What
Round
is
is brought to you
quiche?
by Magnolife.
The stabbing, burning pain in your feet is real.
Precisely.
Here's what real customers have to say about Magnolife pain relieving foot cream.
Exit ham
The only
600.
thing that works for my diabetic neuropathy.
Or try it today as a good relief roll-on. $10,000.
What is bacon?
Welcome back. Thanks for being with us tonight. The category
More
here is
explicit.
before and after for this round. So
Awesome.
take a look, play along at home, and Sam,
What is-
you get to start spinning.
Contestant
All
number
right.
one.
Canadian bacon.
Yes.
Exit ham 800.
There's 500. Yes. Good news. 1, 2, 3 T. Which one would you like?
Fox.
Oh, please.
Exactly.
It didn't hit me.
No. Can you believe
Let's
it? No
go
O up
with
there. Jack.
treaties for 200. Contestant number one. Of the 5 treaties signed at the end of World War I, this one,
Mystery
was
wedge.
signed with Germany.
N.
Player one.
What is
There
Versailles?
are 2 N's, Jack. So
Hey, you're correct.
you can keep the $2,000, or you can see what's on the other side of that wedge.
The answer
I'm going
is
for it. Go for it. Let's go, Jack.
Moves over my head.
Not $10,000.
What is Denny's?
I like that you tried. That's the spirit.
Precisely.
Jeremy, your turn.
Let's spend.
Last thing.
Americana 200.
It's unclear who
550.
commanded the June 17,
Yes,
1775
sir.
battle
Two
of
H's
this hill
come at you.
depicted here.
That's some softball on
Which
TV,
vowel would
in
you like?
case you may be wondering.
Player one.
What is
We have
Bunker Hill?
8. 8? Wow. So we can chat for a while while the
Definitely.
gets those up.
Americana 400.
Thank you very much. It's 550.
Player one.
Please.
Who is George
Yes,
Washington?
2 S's.
Exactly.
Americana
The best
600.
things in
How about
life
Okay.
are
Free.
free.
And there are
They
4
revealed
eyes.
Monday the border between Mexico and this very state. Player one. The answer there is
600.
R.
Yes, 3 R's.
The first things in life are free delivery.
Go, go, go. We got it.
what is
There's
Texas?
600.
The best things in life are free delivery.
And we have 2 F's for you.
I'll
Nice
try
work.
treaties for Florida. The Constitution stipulates that the President makes treaties with the advice and consent of this government body.
Unbreak my heart.
Player one.
Ha ha.
Said it.
All right, Sam.
Precisely. Contestant number one. We begin.
Another home run.
700.
This is an old one from 2015 that's on.
Yes,
Americana
there are
800.
2 F's.
And Alex, screw you for laughing at me for getting a great up.
Inspired the flame of Cleveland's baseball team.
Well, Jerry did a lot of work. Sam did some work. Now, Jack, what you got?
Not the Cavaliers.
Build
What
this
is
out.
the
Okay, go ahead.
Indians?
Contestant number one.
Things in life
Hey, you're
are
correct.
free
Okay.
delivery.
Americana
That is
1000.
Yes.
Player one.
What is the Miami Herald?
We're going to take you up to $1,000, our house minimum, and we've got the
Treaties
big
for
prize
600.
puzzle round worth a lot of money to Game Changer. When we come back right after this.
Generally written
Yeah,
in this
I mean, you
language.
got money on that.
That's what I would have said.
Life are free.
Hit the space bar a little too early.
Before and after.
Treaties?
Happy Friday, Georgia. I'm John Croce, Cash 3 Cash 4, Georgia 5, Evening Drawing. Hey, Georgia, stop by your favorite retailer and pick up the new Jumbo Bucks Extravaganza
What is
Scratch
Sinai?
for a chance to win up to $5 million and second chance prizes up to $30,000. Excuse
And
me.
last
Now,
one?
let's play Cash 3. Your first winning number is 8, that's followed by 3, and your final winning number is 0. Again, if you have the numbers 8, 3, and 0, congratulations. On the Cash 4 now, here we go. Your first winning number is 8, that's followed by 8. So next we have 8, and your final winning number is 5. Again, if you have the numbers 8, 8, 8, and 5, and any winning combination, you just won some money.
What a
On the Georgia
round for
5,
me.
here we go. Your first winning number is
Missed a couple along the way,
6.
but
That's followed by 6. Up next we have 9. Your next number is
I am
7. Your
off
final
and
winning number
running.
is 6. Good luck.
14,200.
Play on.
You're watching WSAV on
and
your
14
side.
player 3 as well.
It is time for Prize Puzzle. The category
Ladies and
is
gentlemen, it's
food
now
and
time for
drink.
Food drink is
There
that
is
category.
Jack.
Yes.
Let's go. You start, my friend.
Jack.
Classic kitty lists
Oh, that's 1,000.
of the 90s.
Call letter.
Green.
R.
Irish
1
county.
R.
Contestant
Now,
number
Jack, you got $1,000. You can ride the express train. You get $1,000 for every consonant. You can buy vowels, but if you miss one, it's not up there. It's a total bankrupt. Jack, what will you do? I'm gonna go.
Irish
Gonna do it.
for
The
400.
half
County. It shares its name with
There
areas
are
of
3
Lake
teams.
City.
$3,000 there.
What is county for?
Not Cork.
N.
Here is the clue. Player one.
What is Dublin?
No.
Yes.
Short trip, but I like that you tried.
Keeping it
Jeremy, your
going.
turn, all right?
Green 400.
Contestant number one. Begin with green bucket club. Player one.
Who is Kermit?
650.
F.
Yeah, there are 2 F's
Precisely.
in the puzzle.
Begin.
Green
perfect.
800.
I'll buy the E.
Traditional Muslim couple
We
in
have
this Middle
3
Eastern
E's to
country
sell you for the
during
price of
time
1. Here they are.
Saudi Arabia.
I'll buy another vowel.
Hey, you're correct.
Okay.
Blue.
Well, we
It's
can
the
get you one
daily
out.
The importance
There.
of being green for 400.
He
I'm
is
gonna buy an A.
in McHale's Navy.
And we have 3
Player one.
A's to show you.
Who was Ernie Pyle?
It's all the vowels.
No.
I'll solve it.
Oh,
Player two.
die,
Who's
Bill.
Ernest Borgnine? The importance of being Ernie for 800. This zany TV comedian's antics began with shows like Deadline for Dinner and It's Time for Ernie. Select again. Player one.
Perfect plate of pasta.
Plate of pasta.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get that.
The answer there
I
is
love that you
What
got
were we
excited
looking
about
at?
that. That's the perfect thing to have after one of those runs, too, isn't it?
It is.
Let's go for
Or just while you're in Italy on
Women and
Australia.
Song for 400.
Paisano in the land of love, Jeremy.
Yes.
Who's
Going
Madonna?
for an Italian. Bookers.com. $10,899.
Again.
Green for 1,200.
Food, the history, the Parlo Italiano? But enjoy. It's going to be a great trip. And congratulations.
For the Celtics.
You're in the lead. $22,148 and the triple toss-up coming up next.
Green is
I love it.
1,600.
Never been.
This tiny home trend.
Now this is more like it. The same goes for my footwear. So I went hands-free with White Fit Skechers slip-ins. Try White Fit Skechers slip-ins.
If you've been in a big truck accident,
Again.
you better have a lawyer
How
who
about
understands the
films
traffic
of the
rules for
90s
big trucks.
for 400?
And a lawyer who can navigate the hundreds of laws that can complicate your case.
At Farrah and Farrah, we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you.
Who are Romeo and Juliet?
For a spin at wheeloffortune.com.
Classic Taylor, 400.
Welcome back. We appreciate you being here. It is time for the triple toss-up. It is the same category. Each one is worth $2,000. And
Who
the
is
category
the
is
baby
what are you
bear?
doing? You have your devices.
Hey, that's good.
Love your picture.
Aptly named the three billy goats. Under the table with a troll.
Cut it a rug.
No.
Jeremy,
Cutting a rug.
you got it.
Yes.
Another $2,000.
Taylor, 1,200.
Louise Fitzhugh character who considers spine part of her own life. Yes, that's good.
Cutting the cake.
Sam.
Cutting the cake.
And
Yes.
$2,000 for you.
Take a look.
Well done. Here's the last
Women
one.
and Song, 800.
In 1989, Miami Sound Machine
Cut it to
first solo album.
cut it to the chase.
Sam again.
Cutting to the cake.
Gloria?
Yes. $10,000.
Jeremy is physical now.
Gloria Stefan.
Nice work, Sam. $4,000.
Women and Song,
And we're
1,200.
going to take a look at the next puzzle. The category is person.
Person is next category.
And that's
Beat up.
now means we're running out of time, so give the wheel a final statement.
Who is
Sam.
Aretha Franklin?
You get the honor of doing that. $1,000 for the legs.
Yes, it was her. Hit again.
Women and Song,
$50 all the
1,600.
teeth.
$1,500 for each consonant. The category is person. Sam, you're on.
T.
Yes, there are 2 T's. Oh, we still got a long way to go, so just crack the board there.
Women and Song, 2,000.
The singer,
Jack.
You Were Meant for Me,
R.
won the American Music
We got
Award for
3
New
R's
Rock
for you,
Artist.
Jack.
Player one.
Who is Jewel?
Hey, you're correct. Contestant number
Classic Taylor, 1,600.
Jeremy.
M. Madame Villeneuve
We have
is credited
one
with
N.
writing this classic paint as old as time. Player one.
What is Beauty and the Beast?
Sam. There is an S.
Select again.
We'll show you that. Once Vanna clears, 3 seconds.
Click again. 5.
Classic Kitty like 2000.
The 1968
Here we go, Jack. L.
Went to from the mixed up
There's
B's
no L.
of
Back to you,
Mrs.
Jeremy.
Daisy E. Franklin.
C.
Yeah, there are 3 of them.
Oh,
Person.
Let's go for
Oh, Jesuit conductor.
Orchestra conductor.
He does it again.
Oh, what the fuck conductor?
$4,000 for you.
Sounds great, thank you.
All right. And Jack, thank you very much. Good luck with all the wings and the secret sauces and $1,000
Who is
for you.
Che
Thanks very much.
Guevara?
Appreciate it. Our big winner tonight, Jeremy. 140,000 cash and prizes. And we get to play for more.
Also the first national
Okay,
leader
3 categories to choose from.
2 years
What are you
in a
doing?
row.
yeah.
Showbiz or people? What do you like?
Showbiz.
Showbiz. All right.
Ernest Pay.
Your
Men in Black.
Savannah Hilton Head. Show off your wits in the new
Ernie
Car
2000.
Fortune game. Travel to cities around the world. Spin the wheel and earn awesome rewards. Play Wheel of Fortune and other great games on Pogo.com.
That's pretty much all Jeremy all night. He's going for more cash now here. Who's with you?
I have my mom, my sister, and my dad.
Hi, guys. Great to have you with us.
This reporter
Wish him good luck.
wartime report.
Try it again. Who is Ernie
You
Pye?
have to coach them sometimes. It's
Just trying to dry out.
Fine.
Are you sure that's your family?
I'm sure. Okay, all right.
Spin the wheel.
All
Graham,
right.
final one. $75,000. Bunch of money on there. So let's see what we have. Oh.
Is deep.
W would win.
All right. Good.
That's the end of number one.
You chose show business.
Show business. The last
15 for me all around. $50,000 for me, $7,800 for player 2 and 3 respectively.
Then we need you to come up with 3 consonants and 1 more vowel.
It's crunch time for adults. Final Jeopardy. I show you the category, then I give you a few seconds to think about your wager. Contestant number 1.
And it is...
I don't think
Brother.
there's much to do here.
All
right. That's all you're
Go
gonna get.
ahead. Make your wager.
Hey, do your best.
Player 2, your wager, please. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 1, please
Is
make
it
your
film
wager.
footage? Film footage? Film footage?
10 seconds. Good luck.
They would have 15,600.
Warm climate, balm, palm,
But I'm just going to go for 10,000.
calm
That's it.
vintage.
Here's the final Jeopardy answer.
Film footage?
Thank you.
Yeah, Tom, you needed, I think, the F here to get this film.
Yeah!
It was
I want $40,000. Yes.
On this casual Friday, he was soaking up those trips, and that first puzzle he solved early on, it's so fast.
I don't know. You never know around here.
All right, well, let's come back and do it all next week again. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a
See you
good
next time. Bye-bye.
How did you do that? How'd you guess that first?
Let's see how everyone did. Yes, player 2.
An internet cafe. No.
You let us just try again.
But these maps are so tricky.
Cost you everything. A coffee store.
Play Keno and win
No.
money every 3.5 minutes. Kevin, give the secret.
Everything also.
10 numbers.
I said bookstore. Yes. 10,000 for $60,000. I could have gone more if I wanted to, but I held back.
Win up to $100,000 every 3.5 minutes like Keno.
$3,870,000.
Georgia Floors Direct in Savannah. It's our March Mania sale with savings up to 70% off all
See you
regular
again.
prices. You'll find crazy low prices store.
Bye, Alex.
Hi, folks. Contestant number 1.
I'm Johnny Gold. Let's just get a few details out of the way before we start.
Congratulations to our winner. Player 1.
$3,870,000.
Select again. Hope you all had fun. See you again on Jeopardy.
Bye, Alex.
It's hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gold. Let's just get a few details out of the way before we start our game. We got all kinds of...
There you go. $3.87 million. 81 straight games. Pretty soon, I'll be tapping on the door at 100.
Thanks, Johnny.
We'll see.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everybody. Have fun, and good luck to all.
Thank you, Alex, and hello, folks. This is game 86. Outstanding game 2003 for the PC. Really only using my two side on one of them, which was my total is 1430, but I don't care. No, my channel, I can do what I want. Other than that, I got really, really good. I had a really, really productive game. So that's a big plus for me.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Hey, it's time for Jeopardy.
Of course, like I said, it's my channel. Thank you, Alex, and hello, Pop Quiz.
From the Alex Burnett Stage at Sony Pictures Studios, this is today's contestant, a politics professor from Collegeville, Pennsylvania, John Weicker, an IT manager from Royal Michigan, Steve Luck, and our returning champion, Indiana College administrator from Brighton, Massachusetts, Kevin Berry, whose one day has winnings totaling $24,600. Here is the host of Jeopardy!
I had an outstanding.
In yesterday's game, Cameron Barry pulled off an impressive runaway victory with 27 correct responses, ending the run of four-game champion Alex DeFrank. Cameron's back today hoping for win number 2, so I have to assume Steve and Josh have different hopes. They're hoping for win number 1 respectively. Good luck to all three of you. Here are your categories in the Jeopardy round. First up, we have a song for all seasons. Then some literary characters are having a day. We've fried and gone to heaven. Insufferable. These are responses made up of letters in the word sufferable. Then Lost in America. Come on, 22. Cameron, you're up first. A song for all seasons, 1,000, please. Winter Lady was a track on the 1967 debut album Songs of this late singer-songwriter.
What is Fox?
Please, put Leonard Cohen. It is. Songs for all seasons by 600, please. A Beach Boys song about a relaxing spring this rhymes it pretty much with good vibrations. Josh, what are sensations? No, I'm sorry.
What are
vacations? No.
We cannot take that.
Steve's not going to try. So close, Cameron, but the song is called Spring Vacation Singular. Back to you, Steve. Song for all seasons, 800, please. Nat King Cole, Bing Crosby, and Frank Sinatra are among the many artists who've recorded the jazz standard Autumn Leaves. Cameron, what are these? Autumn Leaves, yes. Song for all seasons, 400, please. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby while doing this, reported Taylor Swift of her cool summer.
Thank you, Alex, and hello for the space shuttle.
She cried like a baby coming home from the bar.
Coming home from the bar.
Or not the baby. Cameron, that deep. Literary characters having a day for 200, please. The stricken whale flew forward. This man stooped to clear the line, but the flying turn caught him round the neck. Cameron, who is Ahab? Ahab and Ahab. Literary characters. In the morning, she was waked by a horrible nightmare, which had recurred even before her connection with Vronsky. Cameron?
Was that a Korean
He says, you know, old sport, I've never used that pool all summer. He really should have stuck to that.
Took my answer again.
Right.
Yeah.
Literary characters for 800, please. Answer there. The Daily Double for you, Steve. Twice Cameron's score? I'll make it a true daily double. All right, $1,600 at stake.
What is it,
literary characters having a day. He/it says, I think there's been a failure at the pod bay doors. Lucky you weren't killed. Dave, what are you doing?
What is what?
Hal 9000.
Hal 9000, you got it.
Basketball 6?
Sliding guard cabin for 600, please. Allrecipes.com notes, you can also fry up red ones with the recipe for these, a 1991 film title, but overripe ones will be mushy.
Or the jazz?
Or fried green tomatoes, yes. Literary characters having a day for 1,000, please.
Basketball
He cried out twice, a cry that was no more than a breath. The horror. The horror. Josh, those curtains. Yes, $100.
Oh, yeah.
Friday on to have it, 400. How about this stuffed Chinese app with shredded veggies and meat? It's larger than the springtime, and I'm in. Cameron, what is it?
Basketball 1,000.
Summer roll? No, sorry. Steve, what's an egg roll? It's an egg roll, yeah.
I think that's
fried is going to have it for 800, please. For fried chicken, Joy of Cooking says a marinade of this tangy dairy product promotes tenderness. Steve, what is buttermilk? Yes. Insufferable for 800, please. This member of the weasel family, found in forests of Asia, is highly valued for its fur. Josh, what is sable? Yes. Insufferable for 1,000. This small fluid-filled sac reduces friction between tendons and bones at joints.
Who is Van Gogh?
Josh, what is bursa? Bursa is correct. Insufferable
600 is the Green Hornet.
Types of this device are either continuous wave or pulse, which can produce a short release up to 10 quadrillion watts. Cameron, what is radio?
Not a radio.
Steve, what is a microwave?
Not a microwave.
Correct. Josh, what is a laser? Laser, yes, had to be made from the letters insufferable. Not close to within $400 of Steve's lead. Josh, we're going to pause and we will come right back. Jeopardy is just getting started. Stay with us.
What is Monte Cristo? What else? Prom. Beeswax.
Yes, definitely.
Got it. A beat for 1,000.
As its name says, this
Precisely.
bird
Being a content creator, you feel like you've always got to be on.
What is the bee eater?
Or 200.
Precisely.
shown on the road
Again.
Fiction 200.
Pictures Studio. This hero of the
Oh.
host of Jeopardy, Alec.
Yeah.
Thanks, Johnny. Definitely.
Welcome to
Didn't hit
Jeopardy.
me in time.
Have fun. Good one. 400.
Thank you, Alex, and hello, folks. This is game 88 of my run of Jeopardy 2003 for the PC. My total is $4,075,000.
U.S. President is Irish. Good guess.
Not Irish. Doing 2 games this time because, as I forgot to mention this last time, but as a happy heavenly birthday to Scotch from Missouri, American, who would have been 84. Fiction 600. Daily Home 22nd of July.
A house in this city, this uncomfortable, was given to Baron von Schlüter for service to the United States.
Oh,
There was sold.
What is the iron?
Violet or Elks? What is your thought of that?
Definitely. Exactly.
Your underwear.
Daily Home 6.
Televised history.
What is lube? Okay.
Escape to the best of British TV.
L400.
Start streaming with a free trial.
Well, I got a $1,000 lead, so I'm going to go for 1,000.
What happened? There's been a
What is a lobster?
Who was Al?
Yes.
Oh, why was I thinking of L600?
Josh Weicker from Collegeville, Pennsylvania, is a politics professor, but you do more than teach politics, right? I also work in politics. I'm a policy advisor for the Pennsylvania House of Representatives. I'm active with my local government.
What is
I'm a
Chicago?
civil affairs officer for the U.S. Army, so that's great. Well, thanks for all you do.
Colorado.
Steve Lutz is an IT manager from Royal Oak,
Daily Home
Michigan.
8.
And Steve, you have a new hobby that has brought you closer to your son.
Yeah, about a year or so ago, my son got a fishing rod for Christmas,
Oh.
and he kept asking me to take him fishing, and there's nothing more boring than watching someone else fish. So I went out and got a rod of my own, and now it's a thing that we do together all the time. It's a joyful father-son hobby.
How old is your kid? Is he young?
Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
Or else
The perfect
done.
Perfect age, yeah.
Great bonding because nothing's happening. When the fishing
Exactly.
Cameron Barry is back with us. Our returning
televised
champion is a
history
data
8.
analyst and college administrator from Brighton, Massachusetts.
Oh,
You once took an 8-country road trip. Tell me which countries.
It was leaving a music festival in the Netherlands, so I believe we went Netherlands to Luxembourg to Belgium to France, then Switzerland. Maybe we waved
What is
at
MTV?
Liechtenstein, then hit Austria for gas, and then finished
Pop
up
Music
at the
1000.
airport
What
in
is
Munich.
John
How long did it
Hinckley?
take you to do 8 countries?
Like 4 days, maybe?
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
Let's get back into the
Last
round.
close
Get
line,
your
and
signaling
it's the
devices
Daily
back up.
Double in
And
the
Josh,
round.
you have control of the board.
Friday Gone to Heaven for 1,000.
From the
Was
French, this deep-fried New
Louis
Orleans
Armstrong?
staple is a
I'm not
yeast
gonna go
pastry
big
that's
here.
soft
I'm just
as,
gonna
but
go,
more delicious than a
2,000.
pillow. Steve,
What is a beignet?
you had 1,000.
Lost in America for
What is a
600,
horse?
please.
Take a look.
I'm not sure where I am now heading down
Darn it.
this river, but I passed El Paso, loped by Laredo,
Artist,
and
what's
bounded
the
by
measure 400?
Brownsville. Josh, what's the Rio Grande? Yes. Lost in America for 1,000. Oh, you know me, hopping on my Harley and heading for the annual August rally in this city.
What is
My faulty
Vaughn?
GPS has me in nearby Deadwood.
Exactly.
Josh, what's Sturgis? It is Sturgis.
Munich.
Lost in America.
Oh, I was thinking ping pong ball.
It's
That's
no
okay,
tragedy
though.
to be lost in
Sports
Marcelo,
Legend 600.
Washington, but I must pop down 395 and over on 12 and hit this double-named city in about 90 minutes.
Player 1.
What is a
Josh, where's Walla Walla?
Candlestick?
That's the double-named city. Lost in America 400.
Player 3 is
Here,
3,000.
my for a little chilly in this New England range. Where the heck is Camel's Hump?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Josh, what are the Green Mountains? Yes, in Vermont. Lost in America 200.
Player 1.
Whoa,
What are
I was
the
in
Da
Vegas
Vinci?
last night, but that's the U of Nevada's flagship campus.
Precisely.
How did I get to this city, also big on gambling?
Sports and Leisure
Josh,
1,000.
what is Reno? Yes, how did I get to Reno? You ran that category, Josh. Well done. Come on, 22 for 600. The knife came down, missing him by inches,
Maryland.
and
Who
he
is
took off.
Peter
It's the last
Parker?
line of this novel.
Okay.
Cameron.
So I'm going to have to
Yes,
find
please
the
do.
Come on, 22 for 800, please.
That's entertainment.
Granted, I did go
This
through
board is 22 yards in length by 10 feet in
getting
width.
beaten 3 times in a row. 2,800 for player 2.
Not
Sorry.
baseball.
What is
So I'm going to go
That's the
first.
pitch in cricket.
come on, 22 for
Doesn't
1,000,
matter.
please.
Time for
The 22 bones that make up this
C.S.
structure
Lewis.
account for 1/4 of your
Robert
length at
Six.
birth. but only 1/8 by maturity.
Who was John?
Josh, what is the skull? Yes.
What is Bush? J.R.R. Tolkien. I think I'll do well on that one.
Lamed, Vav, and Shin are only 22 letters in this alphabet.
See? Proverb 800.
What is Hebrew? Yes.
What's Hebrew?
Come on, 22 for.
On 22 for
You
200.
can't
What
fool
is
me,
Fonder?
or maybe you can.
What is
There are
the Three
22 major
Musketeers?
arcana cards in this type of
Proverb
deck.
1000.
Now go and impress us.
Yes.
Cameron.
Novel
What
quotes
is tarot?
12.
Let's do it.
A song for all seasons.
Solve all seasons for
In
200.
July 2019, Megan Thee Stallion tweeted, "I feel it's only right I drop
Too
this
much. Let's
song
make it a
before
true
the
daily
summer is
novel.
over."
What is the Tale of Two Cities?
What is a banger? No, I'm sorry.
Not banger.
Novel quote
It was a
16.
banger, don't get me wrong, but it was called Hot Girl Summer.
Hot Girl
Cameron,
Summer.
P's and Q's 8. Who is Ayn
Sorry,
Rand?
we don't have Coke, but at
Wits?
the South Carolina State Fair, we have served fried
What
this
is
beverage,
pediatrics?
created in North
Novel
Carolina
quotes
in
2.
1893. Cameron, what is Pepsi?
P's and
Delicious
Q's
fried
12.
Pepsi, yes.
CD 200.
Insufferable 200, please.
It's like a wolf.
As a noun, it can mean pleated fabric added as a trim. As a verb, to annoy or fluster someone's feathers.
Precisely.
Just a
Cameron.
quad. Bruce
What's
Springsteen.
ruffle?
And again, final
Verbs
clue
and
in
phrases
the
I lost
400.
Instead of some cats and dogs, it means in a wild state,
CD
perhaps
400.
after having once been domesticated.
Oh, yeah.
What is feral? Feral cats and dogs, yes. Close game
I
between
get
you
this
and
like
Josh for the
was
lead.
it.
What is the penis 3 mile ears?
Bird words and phrases. For 800. Definitely. Precisely.
P's and Q's 1600.
And
CD 600. Okay. What is flock together?
Yes.
Bird Jennifer Lopez.
In a famous 1960s.
Bet, let's do 1800. CD 800. What is a mockingbird?
And released exactly. In 2000.
Bird 16. Who is Sheryl Crow?
As scarce as these poultry features. Exactly.
CD 1000.
Player 2. What are hens' teeth? Hit the chart. The CDs. Definitely. Clay and weather. I'll try. Who is song?
I don't know.
60. 400.
The Picks.
Ring of Fire. Okay.
P's and Q's 2000.
Where are they buried? For 200. Like Vietnam.
Who is Johnny Cash?
Like Vietnam.
Oh. Who is Thomas Jefferson? What is a quagmire?
Exactly. Song including the line.
President's Fork? Art History 800. What is Wild Thing? President's Fork?
Yes.
Didn't they use that on a Geico commercial? Bird Words and Phrases 2000. And I just thought of that.
Yes. Like Vietnam.
Johnny Cash? I like
Oh. What is a quagmire?
songs of the 60s for 800.
What is a quagmire?
You make everything
What is the Mummy? What is Wild Art History 800? No. I have no idea. Didn't they use that on a Geico commercial?
What is the Scorpion?
Bird Words and Phrases 2000.
Exactly.
Who is Vincent Van Gogh? PG-13.
Oh, of course.
For 800.
In this 2000
What
is a bird's eye?
1,200.
Oh.
This move precisely.
What is
Again.
minute?
Let's try the funny. 400.
You might take something for your heart or your joints. So why wouldn't you take something for the most important part of you, your brain? Prevagen for your brain. When your dog hears the call of the wild, make sure they have the right fuel to answer. High-protein recipes with or without grains.
Okay,
The
they should have given it
wilderness.
to me though. Who is Annie?
So much money on the board in Double Jeopardy. Truly anybody's game still. Here are the categories. The Spanish-American War is up first. Then we have science,
Who is George O'Keeffe?
housekeeping, followed by business busts,
What is
palaces,
Heat Wave?
and finally, language of the devout. Cameron, what appeals?
Art History Child,
Let's do
Song
palaces
16.
for 400, please.
Okay.
The centuries-old Adobe Palace of the Governors in this state capital got decked out for statehood in 1912.
Martin Van Buren. What is
Cameron,
the
what is
end?
Arizona?
Last one?
No, I'm sorry.
How about a
Not
thousand?
Arizona.
That's the state capital.
Palaces for 1200.
An
So it's for
edifice built
2000.
for the Sovereign Council of
Maybe I
Brabant
should've gone
became
more.
in
Who is
1830 the Palace of the Nation
Marty.
in this capital.
You're correct.
Yep.
Steve,
What is Layer 3 made a run?
Not the egg.
Cameron, what is
Slow
Amsterdam?
down.
Not Amsterdam.
Josh shaking his head. You two are close, right next door in Belgium.
But I'm off to
Brussels,
a
the
great
capital.
start. 14,800 for me. 6,000 for player 3. 18 yellow,
Pencil,
player 2.
Daily Double.
20.
Chance to move into the
Slow
lead,
down,
Steve, as you
800.
can see.
I'm gonna bet 3,000.
All right. That would put you
Thought I
on
knew
top
it.
by 800 if you're right. Here's the Spanish-American War.
What is
He
molasses?
fought Confederates and
Like,
Apaches.
that one?
Now,
Yes.
General Nelson Miles led the
Slow
invasion
down,
of this
1,200.
Caribbean island.
Television,
One-
400.
What is Cuba?
Oh,
That's
sorry, no.
why I
Puerto
was
Rico.
it's
Mike, you
Second
wrong.
place, Steve. Select
Dodge
which-
bullet, it was Puerto Rico.
This Western artist, who was sent to Cuba, painted the Rough Riders charge
Slow
at the
down,
Battle of
1600.
San Juan Hill.
Oh.
Steve, who's
Remington.
Yeah.
Science for 1,200, please.
This neurotransmitter, also called 3-hydroxytyramine, plays a role in the reward center of the brain. Steve,
What is
All
dopamine?
creatures
Yes.
created small 800.
Science for
Why was I
1,600.
thinking that?
The 2024 Medicine Nobel Prize is for discovering gene regulation by the microtype of this molecule that tells cells what to
What is a
do.
blue whale? Slow down,
What is
2,000.
RNA?
Yes.
Business bus for 1,200, please.
After the financial
Richard's
disaster of
1200.
2008, the Bear.com URL, once
Oh, yeah.
belonging to this investment bank, redirected to
What is
JP Morgan.
worms?
Josh, what is Bear? Yes. Palaces for 1,600. At Miraflores Palace in Caracas in 2024, he celebrated his re-election victory. Many say a story. Cameron, who is Nicolas Maduro? Yes.
Things I wish I
What
could.
is Rose for 800, please.
In
Houses for 800.
2002, the band celebrated the Queen with Party at the Palace. This palace for Elizabeth II's Golden
Was
Jubilee.
Buckingham Palace.
Cameron?
What is Buckingham Palace?
Yeah.
That's what I want to say.
Category houses.
This Bay Area landmark hosted the Beatles and the 1964 GOP convention, but the Grand National Livestock Expo hints at its core purpose. Steve,
What is the Cow Palace?
Yes.
Who's psychiatrist?
Which jobs is it about for 1,200, please?
In 1924's
Who is
Jiang
Maggie?
Sung Wan v. U.S., the
Things I wish
Supreme
I
Court
said
threw out
12.
one of these, signed after 12 days of interrogation. John, was it
Hoods, 400.
Yes. Language into the dot for 1,600. Answer. Daily double for you now,
yeah.
Josh.
Who is Little Red Riding
And
Hood?
it's still a close game. Steve is not letting this go. 3,000. Okay. 12,800 will be your total if you're right in Language of the Devout. The experience of Jesus and of Simon of Cyrene inspired this expression for a burden one cannot shirk. What is the cross to bear? That's correct.
There, he got it. Yeah.
Hindu belief led to this phrase for an idea that is widely accepted and that you question at your peril.
Who's
Josh, was a holy
RuPaul?
cow? No, I'm sorry.
Not holy cow.
Cameron, Steve?
1,600
This would be a
hoods.
sacred cow. I think holy cow is a little different.
Entertainers
Thank you,
12.
Josh. Business bus for 1,600, please.
I was thinking coffee.
2011 was
What is
the
a
end
Sonic?
for this music player from Microsoft. Josh, what is Zoom?
Hoods, 2,000.
Business bus for 2,000. It raised $1.75 billion. For 6 months, Jeffrey Katzenberg had to tell the staff the streaming was dry. Cameron, what is Quibi? Quibi, yes.
Business bus,
Business bus
1,600.
This is one for 800.
This automaker filed for bankruptcy in 2011, but the same name Swedish company is still solid in defense and civil aerospace.
I'm not going to outsmart
What is
myself.
Saab?
I'm just going to go for 2,000. 1,600.
please.
Beef burgers,
Okay.
but in a jar.
400.
Yeah, this
Who is
baby food
Adam
company
Sandler?
exists today, but in singles, jars of food for adults, not so much. Steve,
Things I wish I said, 1,600.
Caught shipping
What
for
are pigeons?
1,200.
Just 3,600.
the writer of a 1951
Okay, I
bedtime
could've got
film
more if I
said,
wanted to.
if Reagan wins in 1980, this chimp is hoping to be made envoy to
Why
the Banana
fall back?
Republic.
All creatures
what's
great and small,
Bonzo?
2,000.
Bonzo, you got it.
What is a
Caught
pessimist?
shipping
I'm
1,600.
going to take a
On this
really random
Nickelodeon
guess.
show,
What
the
is
chimp
Archie and
Darwin
Jughead?
speaks in the King's English and is Eliza's
Was the wild thorn berries.
Cameron, what are the wild
Nope.
thornberries? Right.
What are Komodo dragons?
In Rise of the Planet of the Apes, James Franco is tagged with the chimp that has this woman name. He's a real circus animal. Josh, what is Caesar? Yes. Caught champagne for 800, please. This HBO docuseries follows Tanya Haddock and her, let's say, interesting dynamic with a chimpanzee named Tonka.
Classic Tune 12. You know what?
Was it Chimp
Tell you,
Crazy?
man.
Chimp crazy, well done.
I caught shipping 400.
In the 1950s, J. Fred Muggs helped boost the ratings on this NBC morning show that has now been on for more than 70 years.
3.
Steve.
Classic Player
What is
16.
the Today Show?
That's it.
The Spanish-American War for 2,000, please.
Making a rhyming
What is the
sequence,
guillotine?
Secretary of State Day was replaced by this man, who used the phrase, a splendid little war.
Classic Gym 2000. And it is presidential
Day
nicknames
was followed by
2000.
A. John
A
A.
is what you're looking
Back to you,
for.
Steve.
Spanish-American War for
Like
800
one,
places.
800.
Like the Philippines was a buffet, President McKinley debated whether to annex it all, mainly Manila, or this whole largest island.
Let's do
Steve,
What is Luzon?
correct.
Languages in about for 800 places.
There's a synonym for benediction in this idiom, meaning something
What
that
is
at first seemed
I'm not going to
ominous,
still
but turned out well.
incredibly dumb.
Josh,
Who
what is a blessing in disguise?
Taylor?
You figured it out, yes. Science
Zachary
2000.
Taylor. Second place 800.
14 is an isotope of
Last
carbon.
one?
Graphite is one of these of carbon, ending in trope, not tope.
What is, thank you, the United States?
What is an allotrope?
Allotrope is what you're looking
Science
for.
precisely.
Dentists use a mix of 70%
Second place,
this and
1200.
30% oxygen.
Who is
Around
Hoover?
1800, Humphrey Davy took it pure and felt
Barney.
pleasurable delirium.
Not quite a runaway.
Steve,
What is nitrous oxide?
17,800.
Signs for 400, please.
I still do myself
the release
good.
of energy when a fuel and air are mixed.
What is it,
It's
bowling?
the
I admit I
internal
actually
gasoline
did
and diesel
watch
engine.
Barney. No, when I was
John,
92,
what's the
and
mark?
I
Right.
am very much
Fair work,
60,000
four.
too.
A popular rallying cry was these three words followed by to hell with
And it is.
Spain.
I had a
John,
choice.
what is the
Two
rhythm
of
of
them,
Maine?
I picked
Yes.
the wrong one.
And elections about it.
Second
To accept the
place,
statement
16.
without requiring proof is to take it this devout way.
Okay.
John, what is on faith? Take it on faith.
Wild
Yes, you have the lead
Jeopardy
heading into final. Here is your category,
Barney the
contestants.
dinosaur.
Bestsellers. We'll be back with the clues.
Not Michael Dukakis.
If you have generalized myasthenia gravis, picture what life could look like.
Television. She first, who is
Yeah.
Robert Dole? Yes. Exactly.
2,200.
Here's the final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
Thank you. Everything.
In 1951, the largest signed a 30-year contract at this TV network.
What is Rainier?
What is CBS? Good guess. Yes.
That's what I would have said. Sounds wrong. I dodged the bullet. It was NBC.
The 1962 World's Fair television for 2000. Fair 3.
What is the Space Needle?
Oh.
Exactly.
Let's go for Burt Reynolds. 400.
Bird attended college on a scholarship for this sport. Player 1.
What is football?
Let's see how everyone did. Yes. Your question.
Seattle 1,200. Not Crete.
On Main Street is named for this
6,000.
Your question.
Nutton.
Sorry, that's incorrect. Let's do it. Come on. How much do Player 1.
What is the Gold Rush? Crete.
Exactly.
Got it. Crete. Seattle 16. Not Crete.
Here he is, the host of Jeopardy.
6,000. Nutton.
Thank you, Johnny.
What is the
and welcome
Experience
everyone to
Music
the
200?
game of Jeopardy.
Project Rose. Thank you, Alex, and hello, folks. This is game 89 on my run of 2,200 for $20,000. My current total is $4,125,000.
Young people.
What is an octopus?
Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. Precisely.
Bye, Alex.
Again.
Second place, 2,000.
Right after this.
All right, let's get things
Taking a look. It's 87 most memorable ever. $75,000.
Has some really weird yes. Wakes up, goes to tea.
Name that novel 1,200. What is Alice's Adventures? So 20 grand today. Not too bad a win. Kind of a realistic one for me.
Exactly.
I guess I kind of ran afoul of a couple of daily doubles. Actually, I missed two of them. One I probably could have gone all in if I wanted to, but what is the red? You know me, I don't want to try to outsmart myself. And I've already done that like at least once or twice in this run. But still, 20 grand in 87 wins, 2,000. This is my 87th one, I should say. So I would call that an okay game for me. What is the old Curiosity Shop? No, I forget this one. I kind of had a feeling that the final Jeopardy was real. No, just had to confirm it. But like I said, it's my channel. I can do what I want. Oh, of course. GQ. If I use a Cluster site, that's my call.
Young people.
I do what I like. Nope. But like I said so many times, I am trying to be a little less dependent on it, and I like to think I was, only using it for a couple of them. Who was Brigham Young? So I missed a couple of the things I wish I'd said category, but I'm young. I kind of vaguely remember it. I only remember 3 of those clues. Because that was Cliff's saying 97, 98 season.
Time to find out his final Jeopardy with this clue.
And anyway,
Begins in the village of Jupiter and ends in Arkansas more than 200 years and 7 generations later. 32nd players, good luck.
Subscribe, we'll see you all again. That means the last one on player 2, and it's the other daily gun is Mutiny on the Bounty. Thank you, Alex, and hello, folks. This is game number 9 of the college Jeopardy 2000 BC. My children's I'm actually on the VHS. Young People 400. It is delivered, so I will not
in the final
enjoy a run.
6400. His response
No.
is correct. Roots.
Yeah.
In the Gambia was put Kincaid's village. What did you rate, Cameron?
Young People 600.
Every day he goes up to 12,000.
You were in second place with 11,800. Did you come up with Roots?
Roots also. Yep.
What did you wager?
$6,000. He goes up
He's in the
to
lead of 17,800. Josh Weicker wrote something down at the very last minute, but I couldn't tell. Was it Roots?
Roots also. Yep.
How much did he bet?
So that's $200.
Thank you, Alex.
And he is on